Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of The Witch's Guide to Cooking with Children by Keith McGowan, performed by Laural Merlington. For Angelica, from Hansel und Gretel by Jakob Grimm and Wilhelm Grimm. The old woman shook her head and said, "Ay, my dear children, who has brought you here? Come on in and stay with me. No harm will come to you." She took both by the hand and led them into her cottage. Hansel and Gretel lay themselves down and thought they were in heaven. But the old woman had only pretended to be nice. She was an evil witch. She waylaid children and had built the bread cottage simply to lure them in. Once they fell into her clutches, she finished them off, cooked them and ate them, and that was, for her, a merry holiday. How to Cook and Eat Children, a cautionary tale by the witch Fay Holiday. I love children. Eating them, that is. I've eaten quite a few children over the centuries. You may wonder where I get them all. The answer is I get them the traditional way, from parents, of course. You'd be amazed how many parents have shown up at my hideaway with their children in tow, or written to me on their best stationery requesting that I take their children, pretty please. One group even rented a helicopter to find me and hand their children over. Daughters and sons they couldn't stand 1 second longer. If only children knew. I remember Derek Wissey, whose only fault, actually, was to fail math every year. Well, he was also a horrible speller. His parents couldn't understand it. They were both geniuses. Mr. Wissey had an M.D. and a Ph.D., while Mrs. Wissey had 2 Ph.D.s, 1 Ph.E., plus a very hard-to-get Ph.Z. The Wisseys didn't think it unreasonable that their child should be at least as smart as them. "How can you be my son and not do well in school?" Mr. Wissey asked. Mrs. Wissey was more sympathetic, but equally puzzled. "Why don't you try harder?" she pleaded with him. But, try as he might, Derek couldn't succeed. He brought home D's and F's on every report card. And those letters, unlike the ones Mr. and Mrs. Wissey had, weren't any good at all. Derek was a great disappointment to his parents.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?